election.
Yes po, election staff.
So, ang sinasabi mo, that amount that was withdrawn by you during election time, are you sure? During election time?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Definite ka dyan, ha?
Yes,
Kasi pag nakita natin na hindi election time yan, you're lying, ha?
makita rin, Mr. Chair, na nag-withdraw din ako ng that amount last election po.
1.2 and 1.8.
Within those range po, Mr. Chair.
Bukod po doon, Mr. Chair, meron po bang ibang ipinangako si Attorney Harry Roque? Kasi po, para po sa akin, Mr. Chair, medyo malaki po yung binagsak ng sahod nyo. Halos nakalahati po yung diferensya ng sahod nyo nung kayo ay EA na tumatanggap po ng 37 to 52,000 per month, pababa po sa 20,000.
You said that you'll be the person in charge of the ito yung sinabi mo, you'll be the person in charge in Cebu to update, not only to update Harry Roque, but you'll be the alter ego of Attorney Roque.
Mostly po ng work ko talaga po, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, is to update Attorney Roque po sa mga beneficiaries.
Sinabi mo, okay, let me go back to my previous question. Tinanong kita, do you have a basic knowledge? Sabi mo, nag-aaral. So can you please update me?
Yun nga po, binigay namin yung dokumento namin kay Mr. Dan de la Cruz, including the TIN number na para and ID para po do sa as investor po kami nung nasabi niyang itatayong korporasyon.
Ayun. So pumayag kayo.
Pero
hindi ninakaw yung identity nyo dahil may consent kayo. The fact that you have given your TIN numbers and you signed the documents, pumayag kayo dahil sinabi sa inyo ni Mr. Dan de la Cruz ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Na maging investor kayo dito, kikita kayo.
Pwede kayong maging witness dito na sinasabi ninyo, Mr. Chair, na si Cassie Ong, alam niya na Pogo Hub ang Lucky South 99.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, please proceed,
this is just in addition to the documents which are being requested by the Honorable Keith Flores to complete the picture of the one which is being created by Cassandra Ong in supplying so many strange answers. May I request as well that she produce the construction agreement and the building plan of Whirlwind Corporation, which was leased to Lucky South Corporation. This is in addition to the ITR and also the real property tax of the Whirlwind Corporation pertaining to this 2.5 hectares of the mansion house and the 7 hectares of the property previously owned by the Cruz family. May I request as well, Mr. Chair, for the deed of sale of Lucky South to Mr. Cheng, the one she mentioned as well earlier, and the contract of lease, which she kept on saying when she said that she's merely subleasing, or Lucky South is merely subleasing the facilities to Pogos. So all in all, Mr. Chair, these are 6 documents: construction agreement, building plan, ITR, RPT, deed of sale of Lucky South to Mr. Cheng, and then the contract of lease to the sublessees. So move, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so there's a motion by Congressman Luis Trio with all the documents pertaining to the Lucky South 99 and the Whirlwind Corporation. Any second the motion?
Second.
Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none, the said motion is now approved. So, next interpellator. Can we ask the in-house medical doctors to update us with regard to Cassie's, Miss Cassandra Ong's condition? Can you identify yourself, Doc?
I'm Dr. Rafi Valencia from the Medical and Dental Service of the House of Representatives. Now, as of now, sir, mababa, sir, yung blood sugar. So that's the cause of the dizziness and the weakness. The vital signs are stable.
What is the blood sugar level?
Actually, sir, hindi nga binabasa na ng machine, which means that it's too low.
Oh. Mr. Chair, so with that,
Can I just ask confirmation from the doctor if it is true that Miss Ong refused to eat, refused to drink Coca-Cola that was given to her?
So,
Sir,
maybe, are you the right person to answer that query? I think the custodian facility. Who is the custodian facility of the Quadcom? You are? No, we're asking the custodian. Is she not eating? Sige, ma'am, identify yourself, please.
Sir Glizel Irene po, Valdepeñas from the LSQ po. Mr. Chair, may specific lang po siyang food na gustong kainin every time po na nagpo-provide kami ng food sa kanya.
So ayaw niya yung ulam na binibigay niyo?
Yes po.
Ayaw niya?
Yes po.
And is it true na kanina umaga you tried to give her Coke because mababa na yung sugar niya and she refused to take it?
Yes, sir. But later on, ininom naman po niya.
Ininom niya?
Yes po.
Okay, so the refusal to eat is because of her dislike of the food that you've been giving her.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you po.
Mr. Chair?
Siguro yung sa doctor muna.
Yes, may I?
Mr. Chair, can we ask the doctor first? Dr. Rapi Valencia, what will be your advice to our resource person for
Sir,
today's
for the
hearing?
meantime, sir, siguro po, we'll try to raise the blood sugar. Now, we're trying to ask her to drink yung drink niya. Pinagdagan ko na lang, sir, ng sugar yung iced tea niya.
So with that,
Just to increase.
Yes, thank you so much, Dr. Valencia. With that, Mr. Chairman, can we ask the other resource persons which this Quadcom have invited while recuperating muna si Cassandra Ong?
Well, in our list of interpellators, the next in line is Kong Zia. However,
Yeah, Mr. Chair, my questions basically are to Ms. Cassie Ong. And I will yield to the next interpreter if they are willing to ask some of the resource persons here. And I'll just wait until Ms. Ong is capable of answering my questions, Mr.
thank you, Kong Zia.
Thank you.
The next in our list is Congressman Acop. If Congressman Acop is ready. Okay.
Mr. Chair, I prepared my questions for Madam Casio.
Okay, thank you. So in that case, Congressman Dan Fernandez is the next to interpolate.
Wala na ako tatanong, Mr. Chair. Hindi, kay AR na lang. AR.
Good afternoon po, Mr. Chair.
Good afternoon, AR. Meron sana akong gustong itanong sa iyo during that time nung the last time according to some report, magkano ba sinweldo mo dun sa being an incorporator of Biancham ba? Or yung Bataan Maribeles Holding Corporation?
To be honest po, Mr. Chair, hindi ko po alam talaga yung paano, kung may sinahod ba talaga or being a stakeholder of Biancham po.
So the last time that you answered that kind of question, the same answer that you have given on this Quadcom?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. During the raid doon sa Porac, di ba? According sa PAOK TF, parang meron nakuha silang bank account mo Is this true?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
May nakuha silang bank account mo?
Yes po, Mr.
So anong bangko 'yon?
BPI po, Mr. Chair.
BPI?
Yes, Mr.
Ilang BPI account meron ka?
I have one personal account po, Mr. Chair.
One personal account? Ano to? Checking, savings, or...
savings po, Mr. Chair.
Savings account. So, isa lang ang savings account mo? Or
yes
you
po.
have another joint account with somebody?
I have a joint account with Attorney Roque po, Mr. Chair.
So, meron kang joint account with Harry Roque?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
How much? Magkano laman nung joint account nyo ni Attorney Harry Roque?
As of today ba yun, Mr. Chair?
No, today, how much?
Sa pagkakalam ko, Mr. Chair, close na po yung account na yun.
Akin close na. Sino nag-close? Ikaw? Kayong dalawa, joint, right?
Hindi po ako nag-close noon, Mr. Chair. Pero pag-check ko po online, wala na po siya.
Pero having that joint account with Attorney Harry Roque, namamonitor mo yung account. Siyempre, account mo, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, magkano yung pinakamalaking pumasok na pera?
Sa pagkaalala ko kasi, Mr. Chair, that account was used for election po, Mr. Chair.
So, how
medyo-
much ang pinakamalaking pumasok na pera?
Around 3M or more, Mr. Chair.
3M.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
One
Transaction po.
transaction. So, umabot ng magkano yung account na yon?
Alam ko that is the limit, Mr. Chair. Yung pinakamalaki po na deposit kasi pag
No,
nag-deposit...
I mean the total, AR. Nung total na pumasok sa joint account nyo, how much?
Yun ang hindi ko po masasagot, Mr. Chair.
Bakit?
Hindi ko po alam if magkano po lahat ang pumasok doon, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo nakikita account mo? Wala kang kopya? Wala kang online account? Hindi mo nakikita yung pasok? You're under oath.
Ang klaruhin ko lang, Mr. Chair, ang tanong niyo is magkano lahat ang pumasok po doon, di ba, Mr. Chair?
Yes, oo.
Hindi ko po alam ano yung total amount po na pumasok doon, Mr. Chair.
Pero ang pinakamalaki na nakita mo is only 3 million. Are you sure? Are you sure?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ang pinakamalaking pumasok is 3 million.
Pwede ko i-check, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead. Okay, AR?
Sa pag-alala ko talaga, Mr. Chair, 3 million po ang biggest na pumasok doon, Mr. Chair.
So, anong tinitingnan mo kanina? Wala kang nakita?
Nag-loading pa kasi, Mr. Chair.
Nakaka-withdraw ka ba sa account na yan?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, nakaka-withdraw ka?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Magkano ang pinakamalaki na withdraw mo?
Around 1.8, Mr. Chair.
One withdrawal. Don't worry, AR. You have to be honest. You know why?
Yes, around 1.2 to 1.8, Mr. Chair. Alam ko po yun.
Yung na-withdraw mo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, marami kang withdrawal na malalaki.
Parang once a month yun, Mr. Chair, before. For election purposes naman yun, Mr. Chair. For payroll po ng mga tao po.
And why is Attorney Harry Roque allowing you to withdraw that big amount?
That is for the payroll po ng election staff po ni Attorney Roque ng election po, Mr. Chair.
Election.
Yes po, election staff.
So, ang sinasabi mo, that amount that was withdrawn by you during election time, are you sure? During election time?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Definite ka dyan, ha?
Yes,
Kasi pag nakita natin na hindi election time yan, you're lying, ha?
Makita rin, Mr. Chair, na nag-withdraw din ako ng that amount last election po.
1.2 and 1.8.
Within those range po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Sige, for that, Mr. Chairman, no further questions for the moment.
Thank you, Congressman Fernandez. May
Mr.
direct... Yes, Congressman Akop, you're ready.
May just ask some questions from Mr. De La Serna.
Please proceed.
Mr. De La Serna, in 2023, ilang beses kayong lumabas ni Attorney Roque?
Taruhin ko lang po, Mr. Chair. Out of the country trips po ba yun?
Ano?
Out of the country trips ba yun, Mr.
Yes,
Chair?
out of the country. Ilang beses kayo lumabas ni Attorney Roque in the year 2023?
6 times po, Mr. Chair.
6.
Yes.
6 times in 1 year. Tama?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Pwede po bang sabihin nyo sa committee na ito, ano ang mga dahilan o purpose ninyo kung bakit 6 times po kayong lumalabas ni Attorney Roque in 2023?
Mr. Chair, the first trip was a trip to Hong Kong po. For sa pagkalala ko, Mr. Chair, yun po yung premiere night ng isang movie po with the Marcos family po, Mr. Chair. Ang second trip po namin in this...
Isang movie?
Yung movie po with ni Senator Amy po, Mr. Chair. May premiere night po sa Hong Kong that time.
Okay.
Tapos, the next trip was a trip to Beijing po, Mr. Chair. Kasama
Anong buwan yung buwan?
April po, Mr. Chair.
Sa Hong Kong?
Yes.
Sa Hong Kong.
If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Chair, it was April 1 po.
April 1. Sa Hong Kong. Pero in April of 2023, The record show, nag-travel din kayo sa China eh.
Yes, to Beijing po, Mr. Chair.
Yes. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, 2 beses kayong lumabas ng ating bansa ng 2 beses kasama si Atty. Roque.
Yes, Mr. Chair. That is correct.
Hindi ba sinabi mo, 5 ba yung executive assistant ni Atty. Roque?
That is the time in Malacanang po, Mr. Chair. Out of office po.
So, nawala na po sila nung nawala na siya sa Malacanang.
Tama po, Mr.
Ikaw
Chair.
lang ang natira.
Yes po.
Ha?
May ibang staff naman, Mr. Chair.
Hindi, ikaw lang ang natira doon sa 5 EA niya.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, ikaw naman, oh. Iiwas ka kaagad. Di ba? Ano kayang meron ka kung bakit ikaw ang paborito ni Atty. Harry Roque?
To my answer po, Mr. Chair, is sanay po kasi ako magtrabaho kasama po si Sir Harry po, Mr. Chair. Alam ko po yung medical needs po ni Atty. Roque. Madaming beses na po ako nagbiyahe sa kanya, not only abroad, but also here in the Philippines. Kasama ako sa Cebu, sa Davao, sa Dumaguete, even other parts of the Philippines po. Ako po yung kasama doon, Mr. Chair.
Yeah, kasi you traveled to Japan and Singapore in September of 2023.
Yes po, Mr. That is
And
for...
then you traveled to Abu Dhabi, UAE in October. Kasama rin. Kasama ka pa rin sa records na BI.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh. So, naalis ka na executive assistant nung nawala siya sa Malacanang. Pero yung serbisyo mo, tuloy-tuloy pa rin.
Kasama po ako sa campaign team din po, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
Kasama po ako sa campaign team.
Kasama mo siya sa campaign?
Kasama po ako sa campaign team po ni Atty. Roque, Mr.
Oo
Chair.
nga, pero 2023 yung pinag-uusapan natin. 6 na beses kayong lumabas sa bansa. Wala namang kampanya na nangyari noong 2023.
No,
Maiwas ka talaga kaagad eh. Di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Anong kampanya nangyari noong 2023? Ang pinag-uusapan natin, yung paglabas nyo sa 2023 ng 6 na beses.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ano yung rason mo na kampanya? Bakit nawala ka na bilang EA, nagtuloy pa rin yung serbisyo mo sa kanya? Matanong ko, magkano bang sweldo binibigay sa iyo ni Atty. Roque?
Para po siyang may basic pay na 20,000 a month po, Mr. Chair.
3,000 naman?
20 po, 20.
20,000 naman. Okay. And ang trabaho mo parang personal duty nurse ka o PDN.
Parang alalay po ako, Mr. Chair. All around alalay po ako. Ano po yung utos ni Sir Harry gagawin ko lang
So,
po.
alalay ka.
Yes.
So, lahat ng bagay, trabaho mo.
Parang ganun po, Mr. Chair.
Ganun. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yun lang.
Thank you, Congressman Acop.
Mr. Chair?
Yes, Congresswoman Sansing.
Opo, quick interjection lang po, Mr. Chair. Because during the last hearing po, I interpolated Mr. De La Serna. He said on record that his salary is between salary grade 17 to salary grade 20. So if we look at it po, it's roughly between 37,000 to 52,000 a month, Mr. Chair. So I just wanted to clarify, Mr. Chair, the response that his salary is 20,000 pesos per month.
Mr.
And
Chair
also,
po.
Mr. Chair, in addition to that, Mr. Chair, in the last hearing, Congresswoman Mika asked Mr. De La Serna what specific job description is he doing for Harry Roque. And he said he's in charge of the social media accounts of Mr. Roque. Now he's saying he's alalay all around. So mukhang may inconsistencies doon sa mga sagot ni Mr. De La Serna kay Chairman Romy Acop.
Thank you, Congresswoman Sansing and Congressman Zia. Narinig mo yung tanong ni Congresswoman Sansing, no?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Anong sagot mo sa kanyang katanungan?
Can I answer first the question of Congressman
Adjong?
Yes po.
Yes.
With relations to your question po, Your Honor, nag-start po ako sa SOCMED ni Atty. Roque po noong 2020. Tapos naging EA po ako ni Sir Harry noong 2021 hanggang sa sinama niya ako as campaign. After nung Malacanang stint, sinama po ako sa election staff. After po ng election staff, iilan na lang po kaming natira to work in his office. I have one of them, pero ganun po talaga, pag sino yung naiwan, sa kanya din naiwan lahat ng trabaho. And to answer Congresswoman Swansing, the salary grade 17 to 20 was the salary grade in Malacanang, not in the private employment of Attorney Roque po.
Mr. Chair, quick
Please
follow-up
proceed.
lang po. If naiintindihan po namin, pumayag po kayo na bumaba po yung sahod nyo mula sa dati nyo pong tinatanggap na 37,000, pababa po sa 20,000 per month.
Meron kasi kaming private na conversation with Attorney Roque if parang if yung meron siyang inutos sa akin regarding a business venture niya. If that would boom, then I would greatly benefited also po, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, if we may probe further into that, ano po yung business na yon?
Mr. Chair, the solar plant na tinatayo po in Cebu po, Your Honor.
Bukod po doon, Mr. Chair, meron po bang ibang ipinangako si Attorney Harry Roque? Kasi po, para po sa akin, Mr. Chair, medyo malaki po yung binagsak ng sahod nyo. Halos nakalahati po yung diferensya ng sahod nyo nung kayo ay EA na tumatanggap po ng 37,000 to 52,000 per month, pababa po sa 20,000. So, siguro po, sinusubukan ko lang pong intindihin na bakit po kayo pumayag na manatili sa poder ni Attorney Harry Roque kahit po halos higit po sa kalahati yung binagsak po na inyong sahod?
Hindi ako umalis kay Sir Harry kasi maganda naman yung opportunity kasi the solar plant in Cebu was parang mag-open na po soon, Your Honor.
Meron po ba kayong natanggap na sahod o may kinita po ba kayo? Kasi po, yun yung dahilan kung bakit kayo nanatili sa kanyang poder. Pero meron po ba kayong actual na kinita mula po doon sa solar plant na yun?
Not yet po, Your Honor.
So sa loob po ng halos 4 na taon, simula po nung natapos po yung inyong tama po ba? 2,000?
Pwede ko pong i-correct, Your Honor.
Go ahead, Mr. De La Serna.
That promise was made in after the elections po, mga July po of 2020 po, Your Honor.
Yun lang po, Mr. Chair, kasi kahit po tumatanggap po siya ng 20,000 per month na sahod, pumayag po siya na magbukas ng bank account, ng joint bank account, kasama po si Attorney Harry Roque, nang hindi niya po alam yung pumapasok, magkano yung pumasok, magkano po yung lumabas. Sorry, Mr. De La Serna, medyo konektado po ito doon sa tanong ko nung nakaraan. Bakit po kayo pumapayag na ganon? Na magbubukas po kayo ng joint account na magkasama, pumipirma po kayo ng mga papel bilang board of directors, bilang nominal stockholder ng Biancham. Siguro po, yun lang po yung sinusubukan kong intindihan. Halos isang linggo na po simula nung nagkausap tayo, pero pag pinag-iisipan ko pa rin po, sinusubukan ko pa rin pong intindihan, bakit po kayo pumapayag sa mga request po ni Attorney Harry Roque?
Siguro naman po, Mr. Chair, Your Honors, hindi man ako ipapahamak ni Attorney Roque po, Your Honor. Yun po yung basis ko to trust Attorney Roque po.
Mr. Chair, doon po muna yung tanong ko ngayon. Follow-up lang po sa mga katatungan ni Kong Akop. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much, Mr. De La Serna.
Mr. Chair, may
Yes,
follow up the
Congressman
question
Akop,
of
with
the
the indulgence
Honorable
of
Swansing.
Congresswoman Sansing.
Mr. De La Serna, pumapayag po kayo na magkaroon ng joint account ni Attorney Roque.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Magkano naman ang kinocontribute mo o kinontribute mo initially dun sa joint account ninyo?
Wala po akong kinocontribute po doon.
Wala ka?
Yes.
Wala kang dadagdag doon sa joint account ninyo ni Attorney Roque?
Yes, tama po, Mr.
Wala.
Chair.
Pero you're authorized na mag-withdraw?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Yun ang usapan po ninyo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ganon.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Nalalaman ko lang yan, nangyayari yan sa mag-asawa, mag-ina o mag-ama eh. Hindi po ba? Di ba yung joint account? Ano sa tingin mo, Iho?
Hindi ko man po pinapakialaman yung pera po ni Attorney Roque po.
Maliban lang, kung pinapatago niya yung pera sa iyo. Kasi hati kayo, halimbawa 5 milyon, hati kayo, di 2.5 kayo. Pero ikaw na mismo umamin na wala kang idinagdag o isinama doon sa joint account ninyo.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Eh, ginagawa lang yan ng magulang doon sa anak eh. Di po ba? O kaya sa kanyang asawa, magjo-joint account sila. Di po ba? Ano sa tingin mo?
Inutusan lang po ako, Mr. Chair. Sumunod lang naman po ako.
Inutusan ka lang and sumunod ka?
Yes, Mr.
Eh kung
Chair.
sasabihin ba niya, lumundag ka sa bangin, lulundag ka?
Hindi naman po siguro, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Akop.
Mr. Chair, my apologies. Very quickly lang
Okay,
po.
sige,
Just
please.
2 questions. Mr. De La Serna, you mentioned a solar power plant na business venture nyo ni Attorney Harry Roque. Meron ka bang stake doon sa kumpanya na yun?
No po, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, no stake. Zero stake.
Paano siya nangako sa'yo? Anong klaseng kita galing doon sa solar plant?
Mangailangan kasi ng tao na mag-supervise on the construction in Cebu po noon, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Ako po yung taong mag-supervise po doon sana.
If you don't mind, Mr. De La Serna, may you please share the name of the solar plant that you're talking about?
Hindi pa, I'm so sorry po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Hindi pa kasi siya nagmamaterialize. Having a case now in Cebu with that, I'm so sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about the case also po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, we're not asking for specifics about the case. Pwede lang po, yung pangalan lang po nung solar plant.
Pwede ko i-check, Your Honor.
At stockholder po ba si Attorney Harry Roque dun sa Cebu plant na yon?
I cannot answer what I do not know po, Your Honor.
Opo. Yun lang, Mr. Chair, kasi binabalikan ko lang po kasi nung nakadaang interpellation po, under oath, sinabi po ni Mr. De La Serna, dalawang korporasyon lang po yung stockholder siya na pinakiusapan po siya ni Attorney Harry Roque. So, kinailangan ko lang alamin, Mr. Chair, baka kasi sakaling board of director din po or stockholder din si Mr. De La Serna sa Cebu Solar Power Plant po na ito.
Ay, hindi po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Maibibigay niyo po ba, Mr. De La Serna, yung pangalan ng solar power plant? Mr. De La Serna, habang hinahanap niyo po, so ang expectation po ba ay habang nag-aviation school kayo sa Pampanga, ay mag-manage po kayo na solar power plant sa Cebu? Ganun po ba yung usapan? Magkalayo po yun?
That was before deciding to pursue a career in aviation po, Your Honor.
Okay.
The name of the company would be Northern Cebu Renewable Energy Corporation Incorporated po.
Sorry, Mr. De La Serna, can you say that slowly po?
Northern Cebu Renewable Energy Corporation Incorporated po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congresswoman Sonsing. Yes,
I have a follow-up question. Medyo na-intriga ako dun sa ano eh.
Please proceed, Congressman Sia.
Oo. Mr. De La Serna, can you confirm ano po itong joint venture ninyo ni Attorney Harry Roque pagdating sa solar energy?
Wala po kaming joint venture with the company po, Your Honor, Mr.
So
Chair.
ano yung participation mo doon, Mr. Chair?
If magkakaroon po, ma-pursue po yung solar power plant po doon, ako po yung tatao for Attorney Roque in Cebu po, Mr. Chair, Your
So
Honor.
stockholder ka din doon kumpanya?
No, I'm not a stockholder there, Your Honor.
So ano yung specific na participation mo?
We'll just manage the construction of the solar panel po, Mr. Chair.
Okay,
To
so-
update po Attorney Roque, which is he will be in Manila. Ako
So,
in
ibig sabihin, pag ikaw ang tao niya doon, at least you have a basic knowledge of how solar business is being run. Am I correct?
Ang pagkakaintindi ko po before, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, ako lang po yung mag-update kay Sir Harry on ano po yung nangyayari
Hindi,
po
pero ang
in
sinabi
Cebu.
mo, Mr. Chair, kanina is you'll be the tao.
Yes,
Yes,
tama
okay.
po.
So kung ikaw yung tao doon, ibig sabihin at least you'll have a knowledge on how to run a business.
Yes.
Diba? So do you have a knowledge on how to run a solar business?
I'm still studying po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
Hindi, but before that, kasi hindi niya gagawin na ikaw ang papalagay niya doon, Mr. Chair, kung malulugi para sa kanya na ikaw ang tatayo doon. Kasi the reason why, I think Attorney Harry Roque, matalino yun, di ba?
Yes.
So the reason why ikaw ang nilagay niya doon, apart from confident siya, na ikaw ay pinagkakatiwalaan niya, baka baka confident siya sa iyong kaalaman. Hindi ho ba?
Ang pagkakaalam ko po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, ang trabaho ko lang po doon is to update Attorney Roque po sa mga
but you
updates
said-
po in Cebu.
So you said that you'll be the person in charge of the Ito yung sinabi mo, you'll be the person in charge in Cebu to update, not only to update Harry Roque, but you'll be the alter ego of Attorney Roque.
Mostly po ng work ko talaga po, Mr. Chair, Your Honor, is to update Attorney Roque po sa mga ventures.
Sinabi mo,
po.
okay, let me go back to my previous question. Tinanong kita, do you have a basic knowledge? Sabi mo, nag-aaral. So can you please update me, ano yung eksakto na, na aspeto ng solar energy ang investa ninyo or alam mong pwede mong i-share sa committee ito?
Alam ko po, they will be producing floating energy po in Cebu po.
Is it generation? Is it distribution? Or do you also involve in transmission lines? Do you
Generation po. Generation po.
Sa generation. So malaki yan kasi ibig sabihin you'll be
yes.
producing energy. So how much is that? Would you know how much is the?
Yun ang hindi ko po alam, Your Honor. I'm so sorry.
So wala kang alam doon sa paano mo i-update si Mr. Harry Roque kung wala kang kaalam-alam?
Actually po, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, hindi po siya nag-push through po as of now.
What do you mean hindi na push through?
Sa nabanggit ko po kanina, Your Honor, Mr. Chair, they're having a case in Cebu. They're having a problem with some stuff po doon.
So what year was this?
Ang alam ko po, this year? This year po. Last year po pala, Your Honors.
2023.
Yes, Your Honors, Mr. Chair.
For now, Mr. Chair, may we know the status of Ms. Ong? Would she be available for the questions, for answering questions, Mr. Chair? May we know, Mr. Chair, what's the status of Ms. Cassandra Ong?
Apparently, since she's still not here, she's still being checked by the doctor. So, looks like it will take a while, Konzia. So, we may ask questions to other resource persons present. If Congressman Zia is done,
Actually, I'm reserving my questions for Ms.
for Congresswoman, for
Ms. Ong. Yes.
Ms. Ong, okay. So ako, meron lang akong tanong dito kay Mr. Linsangan at kay Mr. Chua. Nung last hearing, tinanong ka namin kasi meron kang binentang lupa, no? Tama ba?
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. Yung pong pagbebenta ng lupa, Mr. Chair, is authorized representative lang po ako, Mr. Chair.
So, authorized representative kanino nung may-ari ng lupa?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino po ba ang may-ari ng lupa?
Ang may-ari po ng lupa, Mr. Chair, is si Mr. Di Mayo, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Di Mayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, mayroon siyang SPA na
Yes.
pinirmahan para sa'yo.
Yes, Mr. Chair, meron po.
Nag-provide ka ba ng kopya ng SPA dito?
Yes, Mr. Chair, meron po.
Okay. So, magkano yung bentahan ng lupa?
Based on po sa document na na-retrieve ko, Mr. Chair, is around 7,500 per square.
And how big is the property?
2,500 square meter, Your Honor.
So, magkano, kung natatanda mo, magkano yung total na pinagbentahan ng lupa?
The total amount, Your Honor, is 18,750,000, Your Honor.
18 million.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Nung last hearing, inadmit mo rin na merong pumasok sa account mo na 16.7 million. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay. At ang sabi mo, yung 16.7 million na yon, proceeds nung lupang pinagbentahan.
Yes, Mr. May I explain, Mr. Chair?
Sige, paki-explain. Kasi ang presyo ay 18 million something, pero ang pumasok sa iyo ay 16.7 million lang.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So what is the reason behind the yung difference?
Mr. Chair, nung pong binayaran siya ng buyer, binawas na po kagad nila yung commission nila, pati po yung capital gains tax po doon sa payment po. So kaya po naging 16,700,000 plus lang po.
So magkano yung amount ng property?
18,750,000, Your Honor.
And the capital gains, anong year yan?
2022, Your Honor.
So 2022, how much is the capital gains tax BIR? 2022?
It is 6%, Mr. Chair.
6%. So 6% ng 18 million ay magkano? So 1.04 million yung capital gains.
Yes, Your Honor.
Tama?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Magkano yung amount? 18?
Plus the 5% commission, Your Honor.
So 5% yung commission ng
mga agent and
mga agent. But ilan ba yung agent doon?
Marami po, Your Honor. That time, marami pong sobrang dami po.
Kasama ka ba sa agent?
Opo, bale, nag-ahente lang din po ako dito, Your Honor.
So, saan ka? Agent ng buyer? Agent ng seller? Ano ba?
Sa seller side po, Your Honor.
Sa seller side. So, you're telling me that the buyer nagbigay ng 5% commission sa agent at yung seller naman nagbigay din ng 5% commission sa ahente.
No, Your Honor. The seller po ang nagbigay ng 5% commission in both sides, Your Honor. Hinati po yung 5%.
Hindi, kamo, di ba? Ang sabi mo, both side, no, yung seller at saka yung buyer, may commission yung ahente.
Yes, sir. Hinati po yung 5% na binigay ng seller.
And can you please give me a figure? Anong ballpark figure nung commission? Yung nakuha ng sa buyer side at sa seller side? Si Mr. Chua ba ay ahente ka rin? Wala, hindi ka kasama dyan sa transaksyon na yan. Okay.
Nasa 468,000, Your Honor.
Okay, so 468,000. Yan ang commission mo?
Hindi po sa akin lahat. Hati-hati pa rin po.
Magkanong portion, magkanong share mo dyan sa 468,000?
Part po nito, mga nasa, wala po, mga sa 100,000 plus.
Okay. Ang tanong, bakit hindi ibinayad yung pera direkta sa seller ng property? Bakit dumaan sa account mo?
Because actually, Your Honor, may overprice yung ibang agent, Your Honor.
Teka. Yung nasa deed of sale, magkano?
18,750,000.
So, ibig mo sabihin, yung 18 million na yan, overprice pa yan?
Yes, Your Honor. May nag-overprice po.
So, magkano is ang actual, dyan? Magkano zonal value dun sa area, more or less? Magkano yung price per square meter dyan?
Wala po idea that time, Your Honor. Yung market value lang po dati, Your Honor, mas mataas pa.
Pero, bakit yung 16 million na amount, sa'yo lahat na ibigay? Ikaw ba ang leader ng mga ahente?
Yes, Honor. Actually, ako po yung naging facilitator and paymaster doon sa bentahan. Kausap ko po kasi yung may-ari that time. Actually, 3 years po ito in the making bago na benta. Kaya po yung may-ari nag-agree na bigyan siya ng at least nasa 10 million, Your Honor, para okay na siya sa 10 million para ibenta yung property niya, Your Honor.
So, hindi lang 100,000 ang kinita nyo?
Yes, Your Honor. May additional pa po doon, Your Honor.
Yun na nga sinasabi ko sa iyo. Kasi nagtataka kami, kung may minus mo yung capital gains, i-minus mo yung commission, yung 5% commission ng mga ahente. Tapos ngayon, sinasabi mo, overprice. So, ibig sabihin, ganun kalaki ang tiwala sa iyo ng may-ari dahil sa iyo pumasok yung pera.
Yes, Your Honor. Kasi po, matagal na po talaga nilang pinabebenta yung property, Your Honor, basta mabenta po.
Okay. Anong year yan nabenta?
2022, Your Honor.
Anong year yung na-incorporate yung Lucky South 99?
2023, Your Honor.
2023. And during that time...
May I correct, Your Honor?
Sige.
Yung na-incorporate po yung Lucky South,
Oo.
based dun sa nakuha namin documents, Your Honor, is 2019, Your Honor.
2019.
Opo. Then yung pangalan po namin, nanakaw po nakuha po nila ng 2023, Your Honor.
2019 na-incorporate yung Lucky South. 2023, kamo, ninakaw yung pangalan nyo.
Yes,
2019 na incorporate eh. Ibig sabihin, yung mga pangalan nyo ay nasa Lucky South na 2019. Hindi mo pa nabibenta yung lupa.
No, Mr. Your Honor, ang incorporator po talaga ng Lucky South, if you check the document, Your Honor, is sila Miss Mascareñas po ang mga incorporator. Sila po yung original incorporator. Then kami po, nanako yung name namin, nilagay po nila kami as shareholder and officer po noong 2023, Your Honor, September 2023.
In that document, dun sa incorporation papers ng Lucky South, tumatama yung inyong TIN number eh. Tumatama rin yung inyong signature. So, ibig sabihin, kayo ang pumirma at kayo rin nagbigay nung TIN number. Kasi tama yung TIN number eh.
Your Honor, nasa statement na po namin, nag-file na po kami ng complaint na tama po yung TIN number at nakapag-sign din po kami doon sa photocopy nung ID namin because isa po yan sa nirequire sa amin na as investor na i-present sa kanila, ibigay sa kanila.
Okay, BIR, TIN number daw nila ay ginamit o ninakaw at inilagay doon sa incorporation papers ng Lucky South 99. Dalas bang nangyayari yan sa mga TIN numbers?
No, Mr. Chair. TIN numbers are not usually used by other people because they are not public information.
O yan, kagaya niyan. Ang BIR nagsabi, imposible na manakawan ng TIN number. So, ibig sabihin, ikaw nagbigay ng iyong TIN number.
Yes, Mr. Chair, hindi naman po namin dinida na yun. Yun po yung kasing ni-require sa amin ni Dan de la Cruz, which is inadmit naman po ni Miss Casiong nung time na
kita mo ha. Sinabi mo, ninakaw yung identity nyo at ginamit pag-incorporate ng Lucky South 99, hindi ba?
I think hindi po kami ang nag-incorporate, Mr. Chair. Kami po ay nilagay nila nung September 2023 doon sa dokumento nila nung pinalitan po nila yung 5 existing na officers nila at ginawa po nila yon na 3 officers na lang plus si Miss Baterna po. I think sila po ang makakasagot nun nung dokumento na yun kung paano anong ginawa nila.
Paano magiging accurate yung TIN numbers na inilagay doon sa incorporation papers kung hindi galing sa inyo yun? Eh kayo lang naman nakakaalam nun.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yun nga po, binigay namin yung dokumento namin kay Mr. Dan de la Cruz, including the TIN number na and ID para po doon sa as investor po kami nung sabi niyang itatayong korporasyon.
Ayun. So pumayag kayo.
Pero
hindi ninakaw yung identity nyo. Dahil may consent kayo. The fact that you have given your TIN numbers and you signed the documents, pumayag kayo dahil sinabi sa inyo ni Mr. Dan de la Cruz ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Na maging investor kayo dito, kikita kayo. Hindi ninakaw ang identity nyo. Kasi ang depensa mo, ang sinasabi mo, pilit, na hindi nyo alam na ginamit inyong mga pangalan sa pag-incorporate itong Lucky South 99.
Hindi po sa pag-incorporate, Your Honor. Inilipat po nila yung ginamit nila yung pangalan namin, inilipat sa amin lahat yung share ng dating mga may-ari without our consent, without our knowledge, Your Honor.
Mukhang...
Kung makikita po niyo yung dokumento, Your Honor, if I may, Your Honor.
We ask you to submit documents to the committee secretary tungkol dyan, hindi ba?
Yes, Your Honor, meron na po kami sinubmit and makikita nyo po doon sa documents. Forged po lahat yung pirma namin doon sa Director Certificate. And doon po sa ginawa nilang amendment, iba na po yung nakalagay din po doon sa amendment na pinail nila sa SEC Tarlac, na nakuha namin documents sa SEC Makati, na forged po lahat yung pirma namin doon. At the same time, pinalalabas po nila na kami na raw po yung officers as of November 2023, Your Honor. And yun din pong notary, upon filing po ng kaso against kala Ms. Baterna and Ms. Casiong sa Angeles City, we confirm na yung notary po doon na ginawa nila is fake din po and hindi siya commission ng Angeles City. Kasi po doon yung notary.
Fake?
Yes, Your Honor. Wala daw pong existing na ganong commissioned lawyer doon sa Angeles City, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair,
Ronaldin, narinig mo yung sinabi ni Mr. Linsangan na kayo ay magkakasama bilang incorporator dun sa Lucky South 99?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
So doon sa papeles pa, nakikita mo yung mga papeles? Nakita mo ba yung pangalan ni Mr. Linsangan?
Parang nabasa ko po minsan.
Si Mr. Chua.
Hindi ko na po matandaan, Mr. Chair.
Sino yung meron tayo isa?
Mr. Ang, Miss Edwin Ang, Your Honor.
Mr. Ang, si Mr. Ang, Edwin Ang.
Parang yung kay Linsangan po medyo familiar.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Sige. Yes,
Chair,
Congressman Abante.
Yes, kayo po yung tatlo, Mr. Chair, yung tatlong nasa hearing namin, I think it was the first time.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yung tatlo na pinakontempt ko pa nga kayo, binidro ko lang, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, kumusta na, Mr. Chair, yung kaso na inyong final laban po sa talagang incorporator ng
Mr. Chair, yung po
Lucky
sa
South 99?
Mr. Chair, doon po sa Makati, submitted for resolution na daw po. Then, doon po sa Angeles, wala pa po kaming nare-receive kung meron na po kaming hearing. We filed that last August 15, noong time pong may first Quadcom po sa Pampanga. Andun po kami naman sa court ng Angeles City para mag-file ng second case against them.
Mr. Chair, anong demanda ang final ninyo? Anong demanda at ilang demanda, Mr. Chair?
Mr. Chair, doon po sa Angeles City po, we filed falsified documents and forgery. Kay Edwin Ang po is 3 counts. 4 counts po kay Mr. Edwin Ang.
4 counts ng alin, Mr. Chair?
Falsified documents, Your Honor. Sa akin po, 3 counts.
Mr. Chua?
Mr. Chua, 3 counts din po, Your Honor.
Yan ay sa Angeles lang, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Doon po naman sa Makati.
Sa Makati po, ganun din po, Your Honor. We filed case sa Makati is use of falsified documents because they filed it in Makati SEC, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Chair, sino yung dinemanda ninyo? Sino sila? Ilan sila? Ano ang kanilang mga pangalan? At ano ang kanilang posisyon sa Lucky South 99?
Yes, Mr. Chair. First, the Lucky South, represented by Ms. Casiong.
Therefore, si Casiong ay kasama sa inyong demanda.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
O ibig sabihin, Mr. Chair, kayo, pwede kayong maging witness dito na sinasabi ninyo, Mr. Chair, na si Casiong alam niya na Pogo Hub ang Lucky South 99.
Mr. Chair, yun po yung ang binanggit lang po niya during the video.
Yes or no lang yan eh. Ang tatanong ko sa inyo, alam niyo ba? Sapagkat dinemanda niyo si Miss Casiong eh. Di ba? O, Mr. Chair, so ibig sabihin, alam ninyo na si Miss Casiong ay kasama doon sa Lucky South 99 sa pag-operate ng Pogo.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Nalaman na lang namin po sa news, Your Honor.
Okay. Ibig sabihin, naniniwala kayo na si Miss Casiong ay kasama.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, by the way, I would like to say, Mr. Chair, no, that upon checking, Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair,
Yes, Co-Chair Abante, please proceed.
upon checking on Miss Cassie Ong, her blood sugar is 167, which is above normal. Now, I am diabetic for 45 years. I know what is normal, above normal, and low blood sugar. Oh, and by the way, also, Mr. Chair, the blood pressure of Miss Cathy Ong is also normal.
Mrs. Congressman, Chairman Abante, with the intelligence, the doctor is now briefing Chairman Barbers, and let us ask the doctor to.
Yeah, I'd like just to manifest this, Mr.
Please
Chair,
proceed.
because we do not want that we'll have a wrong notion of Miss Cassie Ong. Anyway, I'd like to continue my question.
Your manifestation with regards to the medical situation of Ms. Cassandra Ong is duly noted. Please proceed.
Okay, so inyong binabangkit, Mr. Chair, Mr. Chua, Mr. Linsangan, na itong si Cassie Ong ay talagang involved sa Pogo Hub.
Yes, Mr. Chair, based doon sa mga nakita naming news, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Palagay nyo, ilang taon na siyang involved sa Lucky South 99? Ilang taon na?
Mr. Chair, wala po kaming idea. Ngayon lang po namin nakuha yung information.
Okay. Kailan po kayo naging incorporator na hindi nyo alam?
Nung nakuha po namin nung June 28, Your Honor, yung documents from SEC
June
Makati.
28, ano pong year?
2024, Your Honor.
Doon nyo lang nalaman na kayo po ay naging incorporator na hindi nyo alam. June
Yes.
28, 2024.
Yes, Mr. Chair, nung nakita na po namin yung documents na ni-request namin sa SEC, Your Honor.
Well, kailan kayo naging empleyado ng Lucky South?
Never, Your Honor.
Kung never po, paano kayo nakilala nung tunay na incorporator ng Lucky South 99? Paano kayo nakilala at paano nalaman ang mga pangalan nyo?
Mr. Chair, through Mr. Ryan Chua, Marion Chua, Your Honor, na-meet niya si Dan de la Cruz.
Kayo po, kayo Mr. Chua, Mr. Chair. Na-meet ninyo, sino po na-meet nyo, Mr. Chair?
Good evening, Mr. Chair, Your Honor. Na-meet ko po si Mr. Dan de la Cruz way back before pandemic time.
Okay, sino po yung Dan de la Cruz nung na-meet nyo siya, Mr. Chair?
Bumibili lang po siya sa akin nung paninda ko na Battle Tuyo. And nalaman ko lang din po na parang tauhan po yata siya ni Miss Cassie Ong. Kasi nung nag-meeting po kami nung November 2023, nabanggit po niya ulit na ang boss niya po is si Miss Cassie Ong.
Therefore, Mr. Chair, ang kumuha sa inyo na incorporator, nilagay ang pangalan nyo na hindi nyo alam, si Miss Cassie Ong.
Ganun na po, Mr. Chair. Through Dan de la Cruz, nakuha niya yung pangalan namin.
Okay, Mr. Chair, nakita natin na pinapatunayan po ni Mr. Linsangan at Mr. Chua ang nag-recruit sa kanila na hindi nyo alam ay si Cassie Ong through Mr. de la Cruz.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Okay, yun lamang po, Mr. Chair. Salamat.